And I'm hit with a shotgun, and I'm off on the head like a firing squad. Yeah, right there. Basically, we just did 4 bars. You know.
Yeah, I got you, man. You want to do the last?
Esteban, have you
Yeah.
ever
You wanna
seen
do the whole
somebody
last
take an
shit?
hour to record 16 bars before?
Yes.
All right. It wasn't this hot fire though. Hot fire, hot fire.
No, this is entertaining, bro.
Let's get it, Parks.
That's good.
We leaning back and talking about how life is crazy, and then nothing is for certain, but ain't nothing worse than maybe. And she ain't looking for no one to call her baby. She just wants someone she can offer, she get faded. And you know that we 2 blunts can't be fifth of heavy.
I like that one a lot better.
Yeah. And
Plus, I edited it. I cut out a curse word. See?
trying to be a role model, Park. Yo, I curse. That's what I do.
What up? It's Esteban, and right now we are at the headquarters recording studio right here in Manhattan with my man Emilio Rojas. We came and crashed this session. We're gonna chill with him for the day. This is Parks. He's on the boards.
I don't like the way that smoke. She get a blow. We don't be wanting it out in the hall, blowing a little bit.
Well, so tell me about this project. What are you working on?
It's me and it's one producer, Audio Jones from Miami.
I said I'm sober cause addiction's in my DNA. She told me she be smoking, it's the only thing that eases the pain.
He and I have a really good chemistry and it's a homie, so we just decided we were gonna sit down, work on a bunch of records and like probably put an EP together. So far we got about 13 records done. I'm gonna narrow it down to 6 and then probably do a mixtape before then. So this EP will go to iTunes probably like February, I'm thinking.
So you know that we 2 blunts in, a fifth of Henny.
Oh,
Yeah, all that. I didn't like that. Then the mixtape's going to drop before that. That'll be free. It's going to be a combination of freestyles and original music.
So you came from a 45 city tour.
Yeah.
Is there any like reason you would want to be a signed artist, or are you kind of, you know, comfortable in the lane you're in?
You know, it's a bank loan. You got to pay that back.
Yes.
Before you see any money back. And these cats are going to take money out of your touring. They're taking money out of your merch. And like a couple of situations that we were closer to closing and then just we didn't, you know, see eye to eye with the terms on, it would have taken too much and given too little.
Right.
You know, like, all right, yeah, like my visibility would be
Right.
up here, but like the earning, like I'd be earning the same and giving a much larger percentage away.
Right.
To people that weren't working hard to even increase the awareness of my brand. So it's like, really? Like I'm not gonna sign to you for a chain, you know?
Wow.
I don't even wear chains. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, I don't need a necklace.
Right.
Like, word. 4 bars. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help with the pain. And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help with my brain. And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help me create. But my people are telling me things only for their own personal gain. Why I never really, That was good until then? Let me hear that.
The record that you just recorded is a great example of how parts of honesty and parts of your actual real life come through in your music.
And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help with the pain. I'm off, bro.
comes in because there's no kick on the 1. That's what's you up, I think.
Can we put a kick on the 1?
Yeah.
I need that, man. What's going on? People trying to me up, man. There's no kick on the 1. What am I supposed to rap to?
The beat.
Nah, man, the beat doesn't live in my head. The beat lives in my headphones.
This record is about getting high, but from a contact standpoint because you don't smoke. And even the line about having addictive, you know, DNA.
I grew up in a city that the whole, like, economy is a drug economy. You know, I make my choices because, like, me personally, like, I just know. I know what things could lead to, and I've seen it happen. I've seen people be affected by it. Like, that's not something that I want to risk for myself. I don't judge people for doing it, and, like, there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to do something recreationally or because you enjoy something, that's cool.
And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help me create. But in things only for their own personal gain. So I never really cared about what people said. So I don't sleep in bed at odds with myself. It's why it's hard to keep an even head. I don't remember the rest of the verse.
One more time, yo. Hold on, I gotta listen to it.
You talk about your mom, your dad, your sister, like your relationships and things of that nature. Like, where does it come from? Why do you want to share so much of your life?
It helps the people that listen to the music. You know, like, I feel like art is supposed to serve like a couple different purposes. One of them is supposed to entertain, you know, but another thing that art is supposed to do, and like in the mainstream it really doesn't much anymore, is provide people
a way to cope with things that, you know, go on in their day-to-day lives. And like, I've been through things that so many people go through. I always feel alone, even when I be with friends, and that's the main reason that I had to go and leave my ex. My girl swears she got it out for her. She trying to get my ex out the equation like we doing algebra. That's why I sleep. Oh my God. Early morning sessions are a struggle, bro.
So what's your process like, man? Because like, you know, we're hearing demos, you know, you got stuff on your phone, you know, you have a home setup.
My man Audio came up from Miami. We went to Connecticut. We laid the hook first. I always got to start with the hook if the record's gonna have a hook. If I don't start with the hook, it'll just be 500 bars, and that happens a lot. So I went into the crib. I put Logic on. I would walk back and forth to the mic. I would think of a bar like, oh, all right, what's the story? What's the plot of the record? Okay, I don't smoke, but I'm with somebody who's smoking, and you know, they're trying to get me to do this. They're saying this, and this will help me deal with this, and this, or, you know, push me to the next level this way. So how am I going to tell that story and make it translate on the record without alienating people or feel, you know, seeming judgmental? Because I'm not judgmental.
Right.
And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help with the pain. And my people are telling me maybe this smoking a little will help with my brain. And my people are telling me.
Oh yeah, it was actually on beat though. That's good. Usually when the beat drops, that up every time. You know that.
It's true.
So we wrote a record about catching a contact high, because I don't smoke.
I gotta call Grin anyway. Coming up, it's Emilio. So we just got to my brother Grin's spot for the Apache.
So who is this Grin guy that you trust
Grin
him
is
with
my
your
brother.
body?
This is Grin. He's just walking in right now.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah. He's not like a tattoo artist. Like, that's my man, you know? Like, he loves hip-hop, which is how he and I linked, actually, just like, through our love of the culture. Yeah, this guy's a god. He's a G.O.D.
Right.
Who have you done work for, man? You've done work for what? Pun?
Big Pun.
Legend. Joe Budden, Royce of 5'9".
And what's the longest you sat?
11 hours. Grin, how long do we sit for the first part of this kid? 8, 7, 8?
I want you to know that this was his idea to come to the tattoo shop. So we didn't like tag along on this day. He planned to be in pain on camera.
So these are gonna touch like that?
Yeah, they're gonna overlap.
So you're gonna hit the elbow? Oh,
Yeah, this is where our initial mock-up, and the mock-up right here, yeah. And this is your fold. This is your elbow dish. This is the worst part.
This is gonna hurt. What me and Grin are doing with, like, he's really the artist, I'm more like the canvas, so he and I discuss like what the goal is, and then he kind of conceptualizes based on what he and I discussed, like the execution of that. We wanted to do like war, peace, but then like on the war side, just like really illustrate how brutal and like unjust and war and like acts of war and all that are by using children. That's what this whole arm's gonna be. It's like a bunch of different depictions of that, and it's like life without shame. Like, yo, you gotta like, sometimes you gotta do things to stay alive, and you can't look back. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. We gonna hit the wrist bone again or no? We don't need to, it's all good. Yeah. But it was really like, it was Grin who like really tied it all together.
Wow.
Like he had the vision, he discussed it with me, and I was like, that's cool, because you know, he knows that a lot of my music is, I stand for stuff, you know?
Right.
So.
All right, there's no way in the world I'm sitting here for 10 hours. While y'all do this. So I'm gonna let y'all get to it. Air pound.
Air pound, we just stop right there. We get close enough to look
Boom.
like holla.